Hello everyone and welcome to another episode of Draw With Me, where we put 10 minutes on the clock and try and draw as much as we possibly can. Now the challenge is a personal challenge, so whether you're drawing heads, torsos, full body, drawing with markers, crayons, color pencils, pastels, digital tools, it does not matter as long as you are trying to push yourself so that you can get to the next level in your artistic journey. Now, the one thing that we do together is that we draw the same character, and for the month of May, we are going to continue with mayhem and villainy, and today's character is Bane. Now, if you do not know how to draw Bane, that is perfectly fine. Just go ahead and hit the pause button on this video, go grab your reference and your materials, and when you are ready, just come on back, and then we will get started. All right, well, welcome back. We're going to go ahead and put 10 minutes on the clock. And we are going to get started in 3, 2, 1, go. Alright, so Bane. I'm going to draw another really big character and see if just how much of Bane we can get in. Because normally when I draw these kind of huge characters, I tend to run out of space. Down there. So we're gonna try and knock that out first before we start talking. There we go. That looks good. Okay, so Bane. Bane is, Bane's a Batman villain, and he's actually I really like Bane mostly because when I was first introduced to him, he was just a luchador, right? Well, he just had a luchador mask on, and he was this big dude, and I'm like, oh, I like luchadors, heck yeah. Right, so I really did I liked him so very much. I was like, oh man, I got this huge luchador. So I thought that was really cool. Oh, I think we will have to do it this way. There we go. But I was really introduced to Bane when he broke Batman's back. Now, did I bring? Nope. I'm just gonna make it all black. Alright, and that means this needs to come in here like so. So like I said, I was introduced to Bane from there, where he was a guy who broke Batman's back, which, being introduced to Batman, it's just like, oh, whoa, he broke his back, which was really cool. I can't necessarily say that I like the movie Batman or movie Bane. Can't do it. It's not that I can't. I just never really got into movie Bane, but I did very much enjoy this Bane, right? Because when they first introduced him to me, he was just this big bruiser dude, right? And he was big, he was dangerous, and he could fight Batman, right? And he just outpowered Batman, which I thought was really cool. And so it was different because you had the Riddler, and you had all these other people who mostly were they were smart, right? They were cunning. They always had these plans, right? And you're just like, oh, Batman's got to outthink them, right? But when it came to Bane, he had to try and outmuscle him. And, well, Bane being huge. Oh, I forgot something very important. I knew there was something I was missing. Glad I caught it before I went too far. Alright, there we go. But, you know, and when you look at Bane, you're like, well, you're not about to outmuscle Bane. And then he also, which is what I just added, he also has this like drug that he pumps into his body that makes him super huge, like even bigger than he is, right? Which was also just this very cool thing that he had. It's like, I'm so strong. And then when he started losing, he was like, bump that noise. I got this power, or this drug that's going to make me even stronger. And there's nothing, and I do mean nothing, that you can do about it. I did like him for that. Right? It's just he had a lot of powers, which I thought, not necessarily like he had a lot of powers, but he had a lot of strength. And that was really cool that he was able to use that strength and beat Batman. Now, granted, in comic book lore, you know, you can't really kill anybody, especially the good guys. And so, of course, even with a broken back, he comes back and he's able to walk. Batman, that is. He comes back, he's able to walk, and you're like, man, yeah, it did don a really cool Batman suit, but it was like, man, I'm always a big proponent of trying to get new. Oh man, if we could get a new character, like Robin steps up or something like that, you know, that'd be cool. But of course not. Why would we get that? You know, it's like you can't kill off Batman, and that's something that we all knew. But it was cool that they built him up to be that way. And I was like, all right, I'm all for it. I see. But I think the crazier part for me was as I got to see Bane later. He actually is a smart guy. Like, there was a point where there's this new villain who was masterminding all these crimes and stuff, and Batman was having like this hard, he was just like, oh my goodness, I can't, like, he couldn't get ahead of it, and he was always getting beat by whoever this new person was. And they later revealed that it was Bane. And it's like, whoa. This bruiser is actually like super intelligent and strategic. And it was just like, oh, I absolutely loved that twist for that, right? When they revealed Bane all super hulking in his like throne and lair and stuff, you're just like, what? Like, that was not something that I had expected at all. Alright, we're just gonna go ahead and make this whole thing green. So, I liked Bane. I mean, I think they took that idea for the movie and they made him like Smart Bane. The voice thing didn't work for me. So, I hope for all of you who are like, but I liked Bane, I'm like, I hope that you can forgive me. Movie Bane, I just wasn't for me. Move that Bane was not me. Alright. As you all know from previous videos, the white's normally what trips me up, so we're trying to in. What? All right, there's that. Oh. I'm trying to go really fast to try to make it. Yeah, that one was close. I thought, when I looked, I just need to finish this just for my own sanity. When I looked and I was like, oh, I still got like 2 minutes, right? And I was like, yeah, I'm good. I'm good. Guess what? I was not good. All right, well, we got really close, right? Even got some gaps here, but trying to fill that in at the last little second. Sorry. See, craziness in me. I really do want to try and finish. So, but we got really close. Really close. I think I did pretty good. Like I needed 5 extra seconds, but it doesn't really matter if you finish within those 10. It does, but it doesn't really matter if you finish in those 10 minutes as long as you are pushing yourself to try and get there, right? Like, how much can you get done? And then can you be consistent with how much you get done? And then can you get a little bit better? Can you get a little bit faster? Can you, it's all about practice. And so the more that you do it, I guarantee you, the faster it'll be, the more consistent you'll be. And once you start doing bigger projects, you'll start implementing some of the things naturally to just go forward and draw them faster. So I really hope that you are doing these challenges with me. And if you are, I would love to see you over on my Discord channel so you could join our community and grow and try and, as I've always said, get to that next level in your artistic career. But if you'd rather stay on YouTube, I completely understand that. But go ahead and subscribe and hit that bell so that you can get to the next level in your artistic career. All right, well, thank you guys so very much, and I will see you at the next video.